Hey everybody, and welcome to the recap episode of Masterful Monday. I am your host, MrBevers. So we are not here with another episode of Masterful Monday because it's over. We did all the 24 packs. Done. We have, of course, our winner from last week, which was Mr. F388, who requested lineage tokens. So we've got those here to open up, but we're also going to do a recap of all of the other stuff and talk about maybe some additional prizes to be handed out to people. So first things first, let's open up your tokens here and see what you got. Thank you so much for participating in the giveaway. I really appreciate it. So you're getting a pirate token. Ooh, a foil bird token. Look at that foil bird token. I didn't even realize that the artist's name is like down the side of these tokens until I saw this bird token because it's just so clear. The text is so clear on this because they've outlined it with black. Whereas on the other ones, it's very hard to see. Like, can you even see that that's there? The text is on the right-hand side. You can't even see it, really. Right? It's there. It's just barely visible. I didn't even notice. Foil bird token, that's pretty cool. And a dinosaur token. Good old 3/3 trample dinosaur. So there you go, Mr. F8. F388. My goodness, every time. Every time. I'm the worst at this. Anyway, let's get right into what we're talking about today. And that is... Oh, I'm going to move this over here. That'll be easier if I just put it like this. Yeah, there we go. So let's move right over to this, which is, of course, you can see the people who voted. We, of course, have the most number of votes. We started voting in the third week of this series. So the first episode where we picked a winner was episode 4. So the most votes you could get throughout the entire series was 21. So you can see here we had a tie with, what, 6 people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people that had voted every week. So thank you to those folks who voted every week. Now, if I missed a couple of your votes here and there over the time frame, or you think you should have 21 because you think you voted every episode, I don't know if you can go back and check, but I was keeping track of every vote every week. I was doing it religiously. You can see, like, here, like, this is week 15, this is week 16, this is week 17, this is week 18, this is week 19. You can see it's changing, and I kept track of who won each week and which set won each week. So I have a lot of spreadsheets, and I basically just took these lists and compiled them down into your voting correctly, so to see who voted. Then this correct votes is... So, for instance, Joseph voted 21 times, but only got one correct vote. Only correctly voted one time. So, but they did win. Joseph won some tokens. I don't know if Joseph ever collected their tokens. Yeah, you did. Yeah, Joseph collected. Okay. And then Maholnik voted 21 times, but never won anything, but did get 3 correct votes. Tony voted 21 times, all for EMA, so got the 4 points from the EMA winning 4 weeks. Bro Conky voted 21 times, but only voted for EMA 20 of those 21 times because Bro Conky voted for Modern Masters 2017 on the first week, and it worked out for you, Bro Conky, because that was the week you won. I think I opened a Snappy that week, and you were the winner that week. So that one vote for the other set won you your round. You did get 5 correct votes because you voted correctly here, and then the 4 from EMA. Tornado Joe voted all 21 times for Modern Masters 2013 and got 5 correct votes because it won 5 weeks. Greg Lockton voted 21 times, but all for UMA, and got 6 correct votes because UMA came out on top, right? And that's it for the 21 votes, right? Then we had a bunch of people come in at 20, like you can see here. Another, 7 or 8 so far? 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 people with 20 votes. So close there, right? But you can see, like, you know, Matt did get 2 correct wins, and anyone highlighted in yellow are people who did win one of the weeks of voting. Now, you'll notice that I have some orange names here. The orange that I have highlighted are it's going to come into play after we talk about how the boxes did. So keep an eye out for that. If you see your name highlighted in orange here, then maybe you need to keep track and stay tuned till the end of the video. Alright, so then of course we move on to here. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I think everybody wanted to see. And this is the prices that we kept track of every week. Okay, so you can see we didn't start voting until here, right? But prior to that, we did have some pretty decent weeks, right? You can see that the total overall for all 7 boxes was this amount, and this is in USD, okay? So if you had only paid about this for all of these boxes, you'd be breaking even. Now, for these 7 boxes at this time, at this point in time, you'd be lucky to get them for this price with 7 boxes. Because I think these boxes are going for about, 500-ish. Somewhere in that range. I think it's like 500-ish for these ones. These ones are going for like 400-ish, maybe 350. And then these ones are going for 450 to 500-ish, somewhere in that range, if you're lucky. Modern Masters 2013, same idea, about 500-ish probably. IMA, this is pretty low, so like you could probably get these for like 180-ish still. And then same with Masters 25, like I would say like 180 as well, somewhere in that range. You might be able to find them for this price. You might not get them this low. At most, you would pay like let's put it at the maximum. I probably wouldn't see them for more than 240 a piece for these ones, just because they are pretty low EV. And then Ultimate Masters, you're lucky to get those for less than 350. If you can get it for 350, that's a great price. If you can't, then. And that's just because this is the most recent set. This price is actually probably quite a bit higher now. I don't exactly know. Like, I don't follow the prices of the boxes. But then if we sum this up, right, you're looking at $26.80 American, right? So we came in $1,000 short if we had bought these boxes at this time frame. Now, lucky for me, I had all these boxes pretty much stored from when I got them. So, like, I got this box for, I think, about 320-ish. And I got this box for... about 300, and I got this box for 200, and I got this box for this is 200 Canadian too, so that'd be like what, 180-ish, somewhere in that range. I got this box for 400 Canadian, which is what, about 350 American, somewhere in that range. This box I got for face value, so it was about like 180. This box I also got for pre-release price, which is about 180-ish. And then the Ultimate Masters I got for the same, about, I think I paid 250 Canadian, which would be like about 200-ish American, somewhere in that range. Like 220-ish, something like that. So then, like, if we sum that up, right, we're looking at 1730. So if you look at that total, we're pretty close. We didn't break even, but we're pretty close. So that's not too bad. Not too bad. You can obviously see here down the side too, down the right side, which weeks were our worst and which weeks were our best. Of course, this week coming in at the highest, week 17. So if you want to go back and check out the best week versus the worst week, here's your quick reference guide. Best week was obviously week 17 at $246 worth of value. That was the week that we opened up a Karn and a Jace, and I think we hit... What did we hit out of here? Like an Ether Vial? I think we hit an Ether Vial out of Modern Masters 2013. Followed, not very closely, but pretty closely by week 21, coming in at 139, right? And then we had a couple other weeks about 100, 120, 112, 124. So, I mean, like, there's a couple other weeks that came in, over 100, but nothing close to that $250 week. That $250 week was, like, by far the best. Then you can see how bad some of the weeks were. We had one week where we only got $22.25 in value, and that was week 21. And in fact, you can see, like, this week here where we got $250 almost was followed by 3 weeks that were all under $40, which is less than what you would pay probably for a pack of Modern Masters 2013 at this point in time. So the fact that the whole week, all 7 packs, these 3 weeks in a row, were all less than what you would pay for basically one pack from the series was pretty heartbreaking. I'm pretty sure if you go back and watch those videos in a row, you'll see me kind of being like, oh man, we did terrible these weeks. And it just got progressively worse, right? Like 36, I was like, okay, this is the worst week we've had. And then the next week it was 26, and I was like, okay, this is the worst week we've had. And the next week it was 22, and I was like, okay, all right, it's just going, I need to stop saying things because it's just going downhill. I was like, it can't get any worse than this. It can't get any worse than a $26 week, right? Wrong, 22. Okay, I was wrong. I'm sorry. I take it back. Card gods, please. Please. Anyway, and then we had a lot of like middle of the road weeks where, you know, we were in like the $40 to $60, $70 range. It's interesting to look at the stats because you'll notice, like, you know, we have a couple weeks that are really poor, right? We have a lot of weeks that are under $50, right? And then we have like a few that are in the $50 range, and then a few in the $60 range, right? And then a few in the $70 range, and then nothing in 80, really. Like 1 week in 80, like nothing in 90, nothing in like 100, but then 112, 120, 130, and then 250. Like there are some big gaps, right? Which just goes to show you, like, buying these packs now off the shelf, don't look to get your value back right away by any means, right? Like, I mean, it's just not going to work out. It's just not going to work out. So, I mean, it's interesting. If I highlight this, the sum of these is higher than this value. Why is that? Do you see that? So, okay, interesting enough with this spreadsheet, maybe you guys can't see it, but when I highlight these, it sums up the field in the bottom right over here. And the sum of this is 1862.41, right? But then the sum of these is 16. Is this not including the last row? Is that why? It's including B2. No, so B2 to B25. Is it doing some weird funky rounding? 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25. Huh. And this is the sum of this, which is this to there. Weird. There's some weird... Oh, I see. I see what's happened here. Ha ha. Okay. We can just do this. Copy. Paste. There we go. We didn't include the last $175 range right there. Look at that. The last week was actually better. Like, oh my goodness, this whole time I'm sitting here talking like, oh no, we didn't quite get there and blah, blah, blah. So like, that's actually not bad then, right? Like, I mean, look, we basically came in over what our what we paid for these boxes. Now, what if you had paid what you're going to pay now for these boxes? You're still not really close. You're still short by about $800 American, which is crazy. But this is the point, right? Like, be careful buying these packs and boxes nowadays to try and get your value back. You're better off buying singles, right? Always buy singles. I mean, the only reason you should be buying sealed product to open like this is if you're doing something like what I'm doing, which is like sharing it with everybody else, in my opinion, right? Now, I mean, like, I'm not saying that you shouldn't buy packs to crack them yourself, because everybody likes doing that, right? But don't expect to get your value back. Right? If you wanted to do it for the fun of it, that's totally up to you, and I get it. I get it. If anybody's going to get it, I get it, right? Because that's why I keep cracking packs. The whole reason I share this with you guys is because I want other people to get enjoyment out of it as well, including me, right? Like, you know, it wasn't worth it for me to crack. Like, if I had just had these boxes sitting on the shelf and I wasn't recording stuff and filming it and putting it on YouTube, I wouldn't be cracking them. It would just be sitting there. That product would just be sitting there sealed, and I would not be opening it. Because I don't need to open it, right? I don't need to open it for anything other than just the fun of opening it. But if I'm going to do that, I'm just going to open new product because I can get it for cheaper, right? So the only reason I open this expensive stuff anymore is because it's for everybody else. It's for literally everyone else. And that is a very good segue into what I have planned here. So you might hear some crinkling here on the mic. But maybe you saw your name in orange there. And if you did, well, maybe you're going to get a nice surprise here. We'll see, right? So we'll go back to the other sheet, right? And you can see we've got, of course, Tornado Joe in orange. And then we've got Matt Schroth or Kazan in orange. And then we have Tony Wolf in orange, and then we have Alphonse 2234 in orange, and then we have Connor Moody in orange, and then we have Justin King in orange, and then we have Greg Lockton in orange. And what this means is you are the people who are most loyal to the set you voted for. You voted the most times for that set. Okay, you can see like we only had 7. Like Connor had total of 10 votes, but only voted for IMA 7 times. But that was the most amount of votes for that set. So, you know, if I sort this by this column, you'll see like the most votes we had for IMA at any point was 7. Followed closely by Pause with 6. Right? Pause, you almost got there. You voted for it 6 times. But you were kind of all over the place. Now, the other thing I'm going to tell you is I put in kind of like so these people are going to win additional prizes. Okay, because you voted for those sets the most amount of times. And I've done something a little bit different, a little bit special. Last time, I think we just did, like, you know, everyone got, like, a pack of, you know, like, someone got a pack of standard, 2 packs of standard, 1 pack of standard, and then, like, some tokens as the prizes. This time I went a little overboard. And I mean, like, you can tell me I'm crazy, and that's fine. But this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Congratulations to all you lucky winners. You're all getting a pack of the set you were most loyal about. Congratulations. Yeah, that's right. You heard me. We're going to open a pack of each set for each of the winners. If you didn't stick around to watch this, you're not even going to know that we're opening these packs. Because I didn't put them on screen. Okay? But also, there's one other prize that's not included on this. That's not the loyal prize. I called it the Chaos Prize. And the Chaos Prize is the person who voted for the most amount of times with the most amount of different votes. Like voting for different sets. Like basically changing their vote every week or changing their vote every 2 weeks or whatever, right? So they were just like the ones that were all over the place. And the winner of that is, in fact, Maholnik. Congratulations, Maholnik. You're going to get a pack of Battle Bond. Okay? Just because I figured it was the most chaosy kind of pack I have sitting around that I could open for you. So if you don't want a pack of Battle Bond, I can't help you because I'm opening a pack of Battle Bond for you. But I hope you are okay with that. So that's going to be yours. And so we're going to open all this. I'm just going to put you off to the side there so that we can get into these other ones. Tornado Joe, we're going to open up yours first. You're getting everything out of this pack. I'm going to ship you all the commons, uncommons, doesn't matter. So we're not even going to... I'm not going to scan the cards for value. We'll just look at them, and then we'll talk about what you've won, right? So, Stinkweed Imp is a nice common, worth a couple bucks. Kodama's Reach, another very good common. Lightning Helix, wow, you got a good pack here. And Glenalendra, very nice, with a foil Blight Speaker. All right, you had got some pretty good hits here, Tornado Joe. Congratulations. Stinkweed Imp, Kodama's Reach, Lightning Helix, and Glenalendra. That puts your value probably well over $10, so there you go. Congratulations. All right, Kazan, let's see what we can find for you in this paper pack. Your favorite, my favorite too. Let's just... Oh, yes. Right in the microphone, ASMR style. Okay, this looks like it might have been re-glued, which is unfortunate. I picked up these packs loose from a store. If this has been re-glued, I'm going to be really upset. So you can see there's glue on here. See it? There's not normally glue on here. So that's really upsetting if that's the case. So let's hope that your pack's not a total flop. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 commons. Uncommons, Scavenger Drake. Dismember's very good, and Noblest of War is not very good. But Dismember's a very good uncommon. It's very worrisome about the glue, to be completely honest. And that's not glue that Wizards would use to seal that. That is, in fact, another type of glue. So that's like very, very fishy and awkward, and I don't know how I feel about that. Matt, I might have to give you something else. Yeah, because, like, look at this. Like, okay, so, look, I can peel this apart pretty easily down here. No, it's still stuck together pretty bad. Okay, I'm gonna have to check this and see. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, this is re-glued for sure. Ugh. Look at that. What a disaster. I mean, Dismember's a good card, but it's definitely not worth the value of the pack. So, I mean, like, hopefully, Matt, you're okay with what you got. I hope so, too. There's your little token as well. You'll get that as well. I'm going to check into that. I have my old packs of my 2015 that I was opening for the series. I'll check and see if it looks like it has glue on it like that one. And we'll see. If it is, then, Matt, I'll make sure I include something else for you as well. Tony voted for EMA the most, so let's open up Tony's pack. And this is why you don't buy loose packs of 2015, everybody. Ooh, your favorite, Tony. Scoured Barrens. Shaman of the Pack, Annihilate, Soul Catcher, and Enlightened Tutor. That's a good hit. There you go, Tony. Enlightened Tutor, very nice. Alphonse, 2234. All right, let's open up your 2017 pack. Let's see. Call of the Herd, and a foil Seaside Citadel. Nothing super great for you, Alphonse, but that's okay. A foil Seaside Citadel is pretty nice. Connor, coming in with that Iconic Masters pack. Let's see what you get. Great Teacher's Decree. Source of Plowshares, good. Ooh, Mythic, Avacyn, and a foil Dragon Tempest. All right, there you go, Connor. Nice little Mythic for you. Sweet. Justin K coming in with Masters 25. All right, Justin. Let's see what you get. Masters 25. This could be your week. This could be your week to win. Let's see. And, like, I don't think there's any... I don't see any commons in there worth anything special. None of the uncommons. And Magus of the Wheel with a foil Skeletonize. Or, yeah, Skeletonize. Magus of the Wheel is not a bad little card. Pretty alright. And Greg, here we go. Ultimate Masters. Let's pull this open for you. Now, this is the reverse way, so I guess we're gonna... Do we want to... I guess I want to do it like this, right? So there's your token. Your Fairy Rogue token. There's your foil. There's your rare. There's your 3 uncommons. Let's see what we get. Kodama's Reach, a nice common. Very good. Faithless Looting, close, but not quite. Dawn Charm, Chainer's Edict, a good uncommon, nice. And a Phyrexian Tower. All right, well, there you go, Greg. Congratulations, a nice Phyrexian Tower for you. That's pretty sweet. And Maholnik, don't worry, we didn't forget about you. We're giving you a Battle Bond pack. So let's open this bad boy up and see what you get. I have no idea what value of things in Battle Bond are, but here we go. There's your token. There's your rare. I think that's the rare, right? No, that's the land, and then the rare, and then the uncommons, right? And then the rare, and then we'll see, is this an uncommon? It's not. Okay, so there's your land. All right, and then in the commons, I don't even know if there are any commons of value or note from Battle Bond. Uncommons, you got Inner Demon, The Crowd Goes Wild, the Boldweir Intimidator, and hey, how about a Spire Garden? That's pretty spicy. All right, we'll take it. So there you go, Maholnik. Congratulations. And congratulations to all of you who voted loyally to your sets, and those who voted the most, but voted the most across all the sets. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. This was Masterful Monday, and this is how I ended it. Get prepared. Next week, we're going to start with Mediocre Monday. And it should be quite the trip. I don't know if I'm going to be doing giveaways for that series. I haven't figured it out yet. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. It's going to be a weird one because I'm going to have to find a way to... Because it can't be dollar value because the whole point of the sets is that it's not going to have dollar values. So we're just going to open up some old janky sets and talk about how bad they were. That's the plan for that series. So get ready for that because we've got a whole bunch of stuff lined up. That's right. I have Dragon's Maze... Fallen Empires, Homelands, and Saviors of Kamigawa. So should be an interesting series. And if you think I should add another box or another set, leave a comment below and let me know what set you think should be part of Mediocre Mondays, because I can add stuff. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I've been your host, MrBevers. This has been a little long haul here. I hope you all enjoyed. And as always, may your pulls ever be better.